Good morning, and thank you for joining me again on my electrified journey around Europe. After spending all of yesterday hunched over the computer, today I will drive to Geiranger Fjord. This is a picture postcard fjord that many of you may be familiar with and that should not be missing on a journey through Norway. It is not my favorite fjord. That one I will go to tomorrow. Still, Geiranger Fjord is beautiful and should be on everybody's bucket list. I left the campground at 8:30 in the morning and drove 18 kilometers to the ferry that happened to be arriving just as I got there. Lucky start into the day. Another 30 kilometers later, and I reached the top of the Geiranger Fjord and found a great place to fly the drone halfway down the hairpins. What makes the Geiranger Fjord so exciting are the up to 1400-meter high side walls, its dark blue water, and the many waterfalls. Its beauty earned it an entry as UNESCO World Heritage Site. Again, I was lucky with the relatively low traffic, which, of course, changed when I reached the town and tried to get up the windy road on the other side. It could have been worse. In 2023, I had a lot of coaches on the road, and it was hard work getting through. From Geiranger, I drove south across a plateau similarly beautiful as the one south of Trollstigen. I stopped briefly after 9 kilometers when I saw a waterfall cascading down the cliff, the Storeseiterfossen. After another 142 kilometers, I stopped in Skye at the Ionity charging station. It was the first time on this trip that I saw a charging station fully occupied, which was also almost the case for the Tesla chargers across the parking lot. Still, I waited all but 2 minutes for a charger to become vacant and didn't see anybody waiting longer than that while I was charging. It is a hotspot here because the closest Ionity charger to the north is in Åndalsnes, 240 kilometers away, and to the south towards Bergen, 200 kilometers away, making this literally a crossroads. I charged 54 kilowatt hours to bring the battery from 19 to 86% and then drove another 134 kilometers to spend the night at a roadside car park. This was an interesting drive, as at some point near Vadheim, 2 articulated lorries in front of me, that is, trucks with trailers, had to reverse because there were 2 big lorries, trucks, coming the other way, and unlike them, we had just passed a bay that would allow them to get by us. And this brings an end to another great day. As always, let's have a look at the map and driving data. I left Gudbrandsdjuvit camping at 8:30 and drove 18 kilometers to catch a ferry. After another 30 kilometers, I reached Geiranger Fjord, from which I drove 9 kilometers to Störeseterfossen and another 142 kilometers to the Ionity station in Skye to charge the car's battery from 19 to 86% by adding 54 kilowatt hours. And finally, I drove 134 kilometers towards Bergen to spend the night on a roadside car park near Matre. As always, you can find the driving data on my website www.travelectric.net. Tomorrow I will try and visit Bergen, but no promises as weather doesn't look promising. After that I will head to my favorite fjord, Lysefjord. And with that, I thank you for joining me again on this journey. I hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'm looking forward to seeing all of you again on our next stage. You have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye bye.